Assalamu alaikum. This is Evan Masood. Welcome to my channel, That Blind Girl. Today's video should have been made 4 months ago in April because I am going to talk about getting a job and about my experiences at my first job after passing the bar exam. I got hired in April, which is why I'm saying I should have made this video 4 months ago. But anyway, what that was like was that, of course, like all other employers with whom I had interviewed, my employer at this job wanted to know some very specific questions about how I how I you know perform all the duties that are expected of me, how I would do them, how I would use the computer, how I would go to court. Unlike previous employers, though, instead of giving me no response or sending me a rejection or I guess a regret letter, my employer decided to hire me. My first challenge at my job was basically navigating the physical landscape, the physical office itself, knowing where everything was, where everyone sat. That I got used to within a few weeks, so that was pretty easy. The other thing was that my employer wanted, my employer allowed me to use my laptop in the beginning, but what my employer really wanted was for me to get the JAWS screen reader installed on a work computer, so on an office computer, and that was done in about 2 months after I joined the firm. I didn't have to pay. The Department of Rehabilitation helped out, and then the firm really cooperated with them to get someone to come and to have someone available at the firm who helped set up everything. And then once that was done, the hardest part, I think, and that's something that all new lawyers kind of face, is, well, we learn some things in law school, but when we go into the real world, we find out that there's so much more. So, for example, I didn't know that there was something called a case management statement, and there were trial readiness conferences, or trial setting conferences, or case management conferences, and those are I didn't know about those things, but there were a lot of things that I was prepared for, like motions for summary judgment and such. And so there was a lot of this combining of things I knew and things I didn't, to make a pretty interesting and dynamic situation for me. I learned some stuff about immigration law, and I knew nothing about immigration law, because although I had started to take immigration law in law school, I had decided not to take it after all and had dropped out of the course. Yeah, I kind of regretted that later. But anyway, I did learn about immigration law, and I'm still learning. my employer, one thing that I do appreciate about my employer is that they're really willing to, you know, join me in testing my abilities in every field, and how I'm able to do every aspect of law practice. So they've helped me. You know, they have someone from the firm take me to court when there's a hearing, an in-person hearing. They organize my. They help me. Kind of provide. They helped me, especially in the beginning. They provided support for me when I did remote hearings. Now I'm able to do them on my own. But someone does go with me to court when there is an in-person hearing. So, I mean, I'm still learning quite a lot. It's only been 4 months at this job. The reason I didn't make a video before is, well, I had a lot of work-life balance issues. So I was always trying to make sure I had some quality time with my family on the weekends. But today I found a few minutes to kind of talk to you all. I am starting to see some office politics kind of creep in. I hope it doesn't have too much of an impact on my work, but I don't know what impact it will have. But anyway, that's something that's happening. So, well, basically, for the most part, though, things are well. Things are going pretty well. I use JAWS screen reader to do my day-to-day work, to look at the calendar, to look at you know, all the different things that we're supposed to look at, and of course the paralegals are very helpful. That just about concludes this video. If you have any comments, definitely put them in the comments section. If you want to see more videos, which are not as often as they used to be, but anyway, I do make them every now and then. Definitely subscribe to this channel. If you like today's video, definitely press the like button. Alright, see you later. Assalamualaikum.